Hi everyone, it's Shelby. Welcome back to my channel. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Today I thought I would give you just some random sweet romance recommendations. So let's get into the video. Happy Valentine's Day, like I said. So I thought it'd be really fun to come on here and give some sweet romance recommendations. I tried to pick some romances that either the hero or the heroine are really sweet characters. So yeah, also I have my daughter is on the bed next to me just kind of playing, so if you randomly hear her like making noises or whatnot, or if I'm like looking over at her or to the side, that's why, because my daughter's also next to me. But so let's get into it. My recommendations. So the first one is going to be When She Purrs. This is the third book in the Heartstopper series by Ruby Dixon. So this is like a sci-fi romance. This is about this girl who is on this planet, the Rista planet, I think is how it's said. A bunch of like fugitive women are given parcels of land because they're not allowed to go back to Earth because there's like some sort of law or whatnot that like Earth can't know about aliens out in the universe. But women, even though they're given land and given a little bit more rights, they're still kind of looked down on, they're taken advantage of. They're killed a lot of times for their land. So the best way to protect themselves is for them to find a husband. So it's about this girl, and she decides she needs a husband because her neighbor, who is like a cat-like alien, is like creeping her out. He's being really weird, and she's pretty sure that he's going to like rape her and kill her. So she hires a bounty hunter to find her a husband for her to protect her. And lo and behold, the bounty hunter actually nabs her neighbor because the neighbor is like, I really like this lady. I think she's great. I really want to like marry her and protect her. And in his culture, all the things he was doing is just normal, and that's how you court a woman that you like. Whereas to her, it's very creepy, and she's like, I don't like this. But this was really cute. I really like this. The hero is who's really sweet in this one because he just absolutely adores her and wants to do anything he can to protect her and make her happy, and he just loves her to death. So I think this is a really cute romance if you want to read it. What I have is Transcendence, and I don't remember the author's name, but I'll put a picture up here. This was a pretty unique romance. It's a time traveling one, although you just assume it's a time traveling, at least at first, and then it kind of like reveals some things that happen. But this one is a caveman romance, and it's from the perspective of the caveman, and I think he's like Ed, I think is what his name is. I don't know. But all of a sudden there's this girl that pops up, and like we as the readers know that she's not from this time because how it describes her, she's like in blue jeans and she's trying to talk to him and communicate to him, but he just doesn't understand what's going on. But he decides that this lady's gonna be his mate. He's going to protect her, and he's going to try to mate with her. And this one's just such a unique romance because there's not a whole lot of dialogue going on since he can't communicate with her and he doesn't understand her, and her trying to communicate with them or him is just there's a little bit of a mismatch there. But he just wants to do anything that he can to, protect her, like I said, to be with her. He tries to make her happy. He's upset when she's upset. He just wants to go out of his way to make sure that she's okay. So he's such a sweet hero. Next one is going to be the Wallflower Wager, which this is one of my favorite books that I read last year by Tessa Dare. So this one is about this, I think she's like an heiress or something. She's the sweet one in this story. And this guy who buys the house next door to her, and he kind of like fixes up all these houses and turns them over for like a profit and sells them to like a bunch of like wealthy people to like make himself rich. So he buys the house next door, but she almost has like she rescues animals. So she has all kinds of just, it's almost like a zoo for like a hospital almost. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but she has all these animals in her house on her property that she's rescued and is trying to put them on the mend and help them out. And he's all like, well, I can't sell this house with all these random animals next door. So he's like, you have to get rid of all those animals. And she's like, okay, well, I will, on the condition that you help me find homes for all these animals. So that's how they kind of get together and start a romance, because he's helping her try to find homes for all these animals because he doesn't want them there, so he can try to make a profit on this house that he's trying to renovate and sell. Really cute, and she's such a sweetheart, and I love her. And he's kind of like kind of guy, so I really like this one. That I have Heartstopper by Alice Oseman. There's 3 volumes of this, so this is the first one. This one's so cute. I think both of the main people are really sweet in this one. So this is about Nick and Charlie, and they're 2 boys at a school, and Charlie gets bullied a lot because he's kind of smaller, and he also came out as gay, and Nick wants to be his friend. He's like, that's not cool. And they end up sitting next to each other, I think in like math class or something, and they form a friendship and they get to know each other, and Nick's like, hey, this guy's pretty cool, I like him. And it's just so cute, and I love it so much. It's so sweet. So I like that it starts out as a friendship, and then it kind of blossoms into something more, and it's just so wholesome and sweet, and this is just the greatest story. I love it. Another book recommendation I have is To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han. So if you're a recluse and you've been living under a rock for the past few years and you don't know what this book is about, this is about this teenage girl, Laura Jean, who she has all these like past loves, you know, crushes on different boys in school, and anytime she has a crush on somebody, she writes a love letter to them. And so she has all these letters, she never sends them to them, she just has them tucked away in a box just to kind of release some emotions that she has. And then one day the letters get sent out and she's freaking out. So one of the letters gets sent to Peter, who's one of like the most popular boys, and they decide to end up having a like fake relationship, if I'm remembering correctly, and they end up having a cute little love story. I personally, I think I like the first one the best out of all of these books. That's just, you know, me. And I haven't seen, I think the newest Netflix movie just came out, and I've only watched the first one, like I said, because it was like my favorite. I haven't watched the other ones. I don't know if I will. We'll see. But Laura Jean is such a sweetheart, and I love her family. They're so like there for each other, and it's a great book. The last one that I have with sweet heroes or romance or heroines is going to be Fix Her Up by Tessa Bailey. I read this a few years ago and I absolutely loved it, and it made me fall in love with Tessa Bailey. And the sweet hero is actually the heroine in this one. So this is about this girl, I think her name Georgette, and she's so cute. She wants to own her own business, like a party kind of business. Right now she works as a clown for parties. She's freaking adorable. So then this is a romance between her and her older brother's best friend, and that is Travis. And he's back in town. He was in like Major League Baseball or whatnot. Yes, sorry, it's been a while since I read this. And so he's back in town because he had an injury and he can't play anymore, and he's all like bummed out, you know, he's grumpy because he can't do what he wants to do. So she's like all like trying to cheer him up, and I think she ends up like cleaning his apartment maybe one day, and so they strike up a romance, and it's really cute because she's adorable, and she wants to have her own business, but her family doesn't think she'll make any money from it, and but she just wants to, like, she likes being a clown. She wants to make people happy and make kids happy, and this is just such a cute romance, and I love it so much. There you go. So those are my kind of recommendations for like sweet heroes or sweet heroines in romance books. I thought this would be a good little video to do and post for Valentine's Day. So I hope you all have a great Valentine's Day, and see you all in the next one. Thanks.